Welcome back, everybody. This week we're going to try to get our accelerator pedal in, throttle cable, and get our cruise control in and hooked up. So we've got quite a bit to do. Hopefully we can get through it. So let's get to it. So here we have our Dakota digital cruise control module. This is the cable that will hold on to the throttle cable and keep you at speed. And we got all this wire that goes along with it. We're gonna run it through the firewall right through here, so we're gonna have to find us a grommet. And I think it's just gonna mount up right there. But that's gonna be that. Got us a genuine Cummins throttle cable here from a Dodge. Hopefully it'll work. We really don't know yet, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, all interweb research tends to lead you to believe that it will work.
Yeah. People online say it works, so we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully they're right. If there's anything else we need to get this done, I guess we'll figure it out as we go. All right, well, I think we're ready to go ahead and get this bad boy mounted up. It comes with this bracket here. So we cut, I don't know, probably at least 2-3 inches off of it. And we are just gonna mount it right here. Something like that, more or less. Which will win or work?
Mm-hmm.
Solid. Around here, something like that. Maybe. Yeah, probably.
So does it need to come all the way to here?
I don't know. I have to read the instructions. Hopefully not.
I mean, if we had to, we could come
Yeah,
right
if we had
over
to.
here probably.
Okay. Get it in there?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty easy.
I think so.
Looks good.
know we got to thread at least this much.
Can't say I've ever threaded plastic with a nut before.
Yeah, me neither. I don't remember how far my mark was back.
Pretty good ways.
Hey, I might not have threaded enough.
It's probably pretty close.
Well, still ain't locked in.
Now would be a good time to check our length before we
Yeah, that's for
lock
sure.
it down anyway. So they make this pretty easy for a Cummins anyway. They send one of these little clips. It's like for a kick down, and it fits perfect on that little knob there. So then all you got to do is use one of these brass ball chain connectors. Looks like we need a little more.
Yeah, we probably.
Oh wait, never mind. Oh yeah, okay, so that's relaxed. I don't know. It's pretty dang good.
I mean, it still comes.
Yeah. I think it's probably good.
So do we want to permanently put this on, or are we gonna have to?
Nah, we might want to sort out that first. I just figured if we needed to take it back out and turn that a few threads, we'd want to know now instead of after.
Well, no, I agree with that. 'Cause I mean, I don't know. I might be able to like pick at those. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking too.
get them to lock. Yeah, it's locked in there now for sure. All right, so now we got that locked in. Now we can put our little brass union deal on. All right.
I don't really see those things trying to jump out of there, but
Yeah, I don't either.
there it is. It's pretty simple. Easy to set up. So we measured only about an inch of travel in this cable. Well, in this cable is what we measured. Because this cruise will only pull in 1 5/8 inches of cable. So that's a main concern. But for this Cummins, it's not a concern at all because this only travels 1 inch, like we said. So we got plenty of travel. Just use a nut, 1/4 inch nut, screw it on there, it's plastic, and thread it. And that's how you get your adjustment. So we just screwed that square nut that locks in that hole on until these two pieces together were about the right length for it relaxed. It's just a slight bit of play in there. So that should do it.
Sucker stiff, boy. Right there.
Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Mutimus. Right. Well, we got our throttle arm, rod, whatever you want to call it, blasted and painted. It's looking pretty good. Got our little plate here. Since this truck, at least the gray cab, was automatic, it had that big old bracket with that switch on it, and we just cut all that off and blasted and painted this too. So should be ready to go. Got a new pedal pad here, new spring, and our plastic. Hopefully everything we need. And our screws. Accelerator pedal screws. Alright, now if I didn't know any better, I'd think that would work. Well, I don't know, maybe not. How's it feel?
Feels fine to me, at least. I mean, it's hard, you know what I mean, without like sitting there and pushing it with your foot. But I mean,
It looks good. It's not hitting the floor.
Well, it must be.
So once we get the floor in it, it won't be too far away from it. I don't think it'd be like uncomfortably high. I think it'll work. Well, who'd have thought that would actually be that easy?
like that would put it, seem like it would put it real high.
Yeah. We can try it and see what
Turn
happens.
that and
Oh yeah, that makes it go way high.
well, I don't know. I mean, it's delivery higher, but I don't know if it's necessarily. To me, it's hard to say without sitting there, pushing it with your foot, like how it feels.
I guess we can leave it like that until we have a seat in it and we can tell how it's going to be. All right, that's the Go pedal installed. I don't know about y'all, but that looks a little high to me with the spring on it. I guess we'll have to see on that. Now we can take a quick look at this wiring. And that is our plug right there. Now this plug doesn't come with the painless harness. This is a weird, it's a single spade with 4 connectors on it. This is a factory plug, and if you have a late model like we do, and you want the cruise on the handle with the windshield washers and the washer pump, all that stuff is on the same handle. If you want to keep that, you need this plug. So if you have this plug, hold on to it. If you don't have this plug, you're gonna have to source one. So this was a little tricky, but not too bad. I know this is hard to make heads or tails out of anything going on there, so we're gonna come over here to the book, and for our application we needed to look at this chart right here, and for the most part it matched up just like they said, but we didn't have a gray and black wire. We had an odd green wire. So instead of just rolling the dice and assuming all of this was good and hooking up the one that didn't match to the one that didn't match, I went ahead and called them, and they confirmed that this is the way it's supposed to be. So if you end up with the same wires we do, which is pink, gray, blue, and green, then they'll hook up just like it says in the book. And that 4-wire spade connector looks like this. It's kind of key shaped, and it's got 2 metal strips on each side. Really weird looking little deal, but that is the male side of that plug, and this is on your cruise handle, which is also your blinker handle. So that's what that looks like. But that's your wiring diagram. Since we're using the Dakota Digital Dash, it has a speed sensor out, and the tack, it has a tack out. So those are super simple for us. And brown goes to 12 volt ignition, which we ran that on extra circuit on the fuse block. So we basically cut this harness back here and did away with these 2 plugs, and did, you know, that way we could run the wire where we wanted. Plus this comes with 20 foot of wire. We didn't need all that extra wire under there. But basically we're wired up exactly like this. It just doesn't really look like it under there because all that wire is missing, along with these fuses. We're using fuses in the fuse block, so it's a little bit cleaner installing it that way, getting rid of all these plugs and extra fuses that we didn't need. But yeah, all in all, we're straight out of the book. So nothing too crazy on the wiring. This orange wire here, that is your cruise engage indicator for the dash, and for whatever reason it pokes out here. So we had to hunt that down and add wire to run inside, which is not very well planned out, I'd say. I don't know why they ended out here, but other than that, not too bad. But mounting's pretty easy. All in all, not a bad deal.
Yeah. With the cruise done, the accelerator pedal in, all that good stuff, we're getting that much closer to being ready to fire this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there.
Yep.
So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. That way you know when that next video comes out, because we're, another video or two, it's going to be time to make some smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all the time we got on this one. We appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.